1, 2, 3. Hello. Thank you very much for having me here tonight. I am Aristophanes, author of the play The Clouds, the first Greek comedy on record. I'm very excited for the opportunity to discuss my work with you here tonight. The fact that The Clouds has been awarded third place at the Athens Drama and Playwriting Festival is very humbling. This honor is thanks to you, the audience. And so, audience, tonight I'm going to ask something of you. Those of you who are gracious enough to stick around and stick with me through this thing. This thing has the potential to explore, to become the utopian experience we have longed for. To create a model of society that rewrites any code we know. That's exciting, right? I don't want to lose you here. I'm doing my best, so just bear with me for a moment. I'm going to give you a very small place of responsibility if you don't mind. If that's okay, I'm going to ask you to participate in a minor way. It's a small part, but there aren't really only small parts. There are also big parts. Your part is that of the chorus. When you see something like this that identifies you as the chorus, let's say it all together. Can we? Let's try. Together, we are trying to achieve something by doing. Wonderful. I'm going to talk to you today about you and my work for the record. The record includes a rewritten script, revised and not approved. This document is somewhat hazily recreated, and that is what I'm here to present today. I'll do my best. There are some parts I have to make up, as those fragments are missing or I can't remember them. The unity of the archive is first and foremost imposed by ownership. A bourgeois archive embodies the power inherent in accumulation and collection, as well as that power inherent in the command of language. Chorus. Any archive that is not a complete mess establishes a hierarchy among its contents. It was not the original production of The Clouds, but rather the second or third edition that won third place at the Athens Festival Fair Biennial. A feat I am very proud of, a deed that is glorious, to be sure, an act by which the very gods themselves should know my name, and through which I have established my identity once and for all. In fact, this glory has brought me a great deal of recognition, fame, dare even say a bit of celebrity, which I certainly don't encourage, but it's nice to be known on the streets. Yet with greatness comes a heavy responsibility. For with greatness, one is compelled to acknowledge all those who aided one in reaching these lofty heights. Who among us hasn't succeeded upon the back of another? And so I am forced to recognize, forced to see those without whom I wouldn't be here today. Of course, there's the wise and pragmatic Strepsiades, as well as his lazy dullard of a son, Pheidippides. Really, if it weren't for Pheidippides, none of this would have happened. For it was Pheidippides who entered these hallowed halls, that great philosophical institution, that paragon of intellect and reason, the temple of rationality known as the Thinkery. It is at the Thinkery where we first encounter the person who must be recognized above all others, that seminal figure of discourse, Socrates. Yes, Socrates can talk the shit out of some mess, but I've heard it said that despite all his argumentality, that it does my bank account little good. I never did learn his money-making strategies. What's that? You say that my award-winning play actually contributed to the imprisonment of Socrates? Say that last part again. Without the somewhat slanderous treatment Socrates received in my play, he wouldn't have been thrown in jail and subsequently executed by poison? Oh, now I've lost my place. In fact, it could be argued that any fame or notoriety Socrates has is because of his appearance in my play, that in fact he owes his celebrity status to me. Why, even the oracle at Delphi asked if there was anyone wiser than Socrates. Socrates could find no one. Arms extended, fingers splayed. Alienation ensues, like the infant seeing its own image in the mirror for the first time. Arms bent at elbows out to sides, hands up, palms facing ear and fingers splayed. Draw fingers together, bring hands down while keeping upper arm extended. At the same time, bend at the waist and spin around, bringing arms back up to clap overhead as spin is completed. Alienation, yes. It's lonely at the top. It's hard to be recognized as a leader when there are so many haters biting at your heels. It's one of the burdens a true hero must bear. And so I'm really left speechless. I don't know what to say. Being awarded third place certainly creates a distinguished and exclusive environment. I want to thank so many people who made this possible. My ancestors, my manager, my agent, my representation, my icon, and my image. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Ah, to know that you see me seeing you. This is so gratifying, to be recognized for all the hard work, the blood, sweat, tears, late nights that become early mornings, and all the time spent locked in your room alone. Here I stand alone, knowing that I only have myself to blame. I did this, and now I have to accept the consequences, of which there are many consequences. One of which is staring me in the face right now. The gap between you and me, hoping against hope that you are with me, but knowing you are not me. I need you, yet I resent you. Drifting on a memory, day will make way for night, smoother than a gentle breeze, flowing through my mind with ease. We could sail together in and out of mystery. Paradise I have within, this I see. Using words to try and say what I feel. I might as well sign my name on a card that would say it better. I would read that card. Well, by use of the scientific method, one may observe that I'm doing my best here. Please know that. I don't know what else I would do if it weren't for this. This is it. This is what I'm doing. Judge me, not on my gilded tongue, but upon this action here. End.